Hey everyone, today we're going to have a look at how we create an interactive legend in ArcGIS Online. So an interactive legend means that I can click on anything that's in the legend and the map will only display that particular thing. So for example, I've got all of the sharks currently seen on the map right here, so we can see all the different colours representing all the different individuals. Now if I just wanted to see headstone, for example, I would simply click headstone and all the others disappear, and now I can only see that particular one. If I wanted to do a comparison, maybe I want to see headstone versus a tutti, I can click a tutti on, and now you can see I've got both of those on as well. I can click this little show all button at the top, and again they all come back, and again I can simply click and collect any of the ones that I want to get and go from there. So how do we make this kind of thing, and why would it be useful to you? Well, instead of sharks, maybe you're looking at comparisons between species versus location. You might be doing a bit of comparisons between like preferences of the trees that koalas like, or you might be looking at amenities and how many amenities are in specific locations around your neighborhood or anything like that. So you can do a comparison, compare and contrast situation with this kind of interactive legend. So if I open my web map, which I have right here, this is the original. So you can see here, this is in a web map. We're in ArcGIS Online here. You can see this is all my different sharks here. If I go to my shark table, you can see this is all the information that I have. You can see I've got the shark names here. I've got their sexes. I've got their sizes, all the kind of information about my sharks. Brilliant. Okay. Now, once I've changed the symbology and I'm happy with it, I can go over to the left-hand side here and go create app. Choose instant app. Now I go ahead and click instant app and this is what will come up, okay? So this is what the instant app looks. And you can see at the top there, I've got my map. So that's my tiger shark individuals map that I've got. So you can see it's selected there. And now I get to choose what kind of map that I think would be best to display my my current map in. Okay, so you can see here, this is the interactive legend one, interactive legend. I've also got sidebar, I've got slider, I've got all kinds of things. Okay, slider is actually really good if you've got times and dates and you want to see the sharks, for example, actually moving across the ocean through time. That's the slider one. But today we're going to have a look at the interactive legend. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that one. I'm going to give my title, my map a title, and I'm going to go create app. Perfect. Once it's loaded, it's given us a bit of a preview now of what it looks like. So this is already working exactly how I want it to work. This is exactly doing what I want it to be doing. Brilliant. But I've got some steps that I just need to make sure I'm doing here. So if we go to step one, it's just saying, you know, are we happy with the map that we've selected? Well, in my case, yes, I am. That's exactly the map I want. I can go next at the top here. I can give it a different title if I want to from here. I can get rid of the title altogether by clicking that header. I can say that I want the pop-ups to be in a fixed location and explain where I want them to come up. I can go ahead and press next. Now from here, I can do some other things. I can say, do I want it to, you know, allow the zoom in button? Can they zoom in, zoom out? You know, do I want it floating? Do I want it as a side panel? I'm a fan of the floating situation here. So you can see the legend is actually floating. If I click side panel, you can see it's locked into the side here. So your preference completely. Again, it's just a few little specifics here of how you want the legend to look. And then when you're happy, you can go next. Again, this is just some little things here. Do you want people to be able to export it? Do you want people to be able to share it? That kind of thing, okay? Once you're happy with all of these points, you simply press publish. And then it will take you to this kind of environment where you've got a URL at the top in the internet browser and you've got your legend down the side here. Now, this can actually also be embedded into a story map, and the story map will also allow the interactivity between the legend here. So you can actually go and choose interactive legends for your story maps as well, which is a really, really neat trick. So I hope that was interesting and I hope it's helpful. Let me know if you want me to do anything else around this particular kind of thing. But that's instant apps.